Welcome everyone to the 2017 Baldwin Awards. Tonight we crown the best round performance between 4 round contestants. Our first finalist is round 2. After suffering extreme troubles in round 1, round 2 was able to pull off an amazing comeback and pulled off amazing scores in learning and development, along with an astounding improvement in balanced scorecard metrics. Here is Danielle representing round 2.
Hey David. Following my rough start in round 1, I believe I fought back hard enough to get me where I am today. The amount of adversity I had to overcome was rough. I came from round 1 with ridiculous R&D decisions, poor market share, and man, I struggled not to stock out day after day. I'm just a round that made it out of the slumps to the top player in contribution margin with a 33.4%, while the next best had a 28.6%. The next big obstacle I was able to overcome was the human resources summary, which was introduced this round. I planned on taking a shotgun approach to bypass my competitors early on by investing $4,000 in recruiting spend and 50 hours in training. Both of these aspects contribute to the increase of my productivity index, which I was also leading in the round with a percentage of 104.5. My improvement in these statistics has made a positive impact in my overall learning and growth. I knew I needed to grow and develop in order to make it back on top and continue to be successful in the balanced scorecard. I am the comeback story that overcomes great adversity and is proud to stand on top. Thank you.
Ready? Thanks for skipping in, Danielle. Next up we have round 4. Round 4 saw one of the best improvements made in TQM across the board. This investment, along with continued investments in HR, carried round 4 to a high productivity index. Increased stock price and an astounding score in learning and growth on the balanced scorecard. Representing round 4 is Rachel.
First of all, I'd like to thank God for where I am today. I believe I really proved myself as a leader in contribution margin. Without the support of my parents, I would not have thought to try and invest early on in company cost savings such as automation, HR, and TQM. It really paid off in low protection costs. My family had been there every step of the way from my $9,000 total investment as a true freshman. And man, what an honor it is to be rated at a 113.9 productivity index compared to the next best at 108. I thank my coaches every day for telling me to give it all you got before everyone else caught on. They have been my true role models and just wanted the best for me and my learning and growth balanced scorecard. 25 out of 25. I prayed for this moment. Even when I doubted myself and beat myself up over a 1993 stock closing price compared to others at 31.22, it was my team that reminded me I wasn't that bad at financing after all. They really helped me out. Everyone worked their butts off to help me reach my stats of a 1.9 leverage. In the end, my ratio of equity over debt really showed that I used my cash wisely for plant improvements. Again, thank you. I'm extremely humbled to be nominated. And one last shout out. How could I forget Mike at the Learning Commons?
Following round 4, we now have round 5. Round 5 is considered the underdog in this competition. However, round 5 had many bright spots and that have landed her in the finalist position. Round 5 debuted one of the best-selling products in the high-tech segment, along with another appearance in the top 10 percentile nationally. Although she struggled with the stockouts, round 5 gave us a lot to cheer for when it came to her sales and contribution margins. Representing round 5 is Christina.
I can't believe I came in second place in sales with $92 million and still ended up third in cumulative profits of $23 million. I could have done so much better. My contribution margin also came in second at 45.8%. I've tried my hardest this round and I still came up short. However, I had the best product in the low tech segment. Now that's what I'm talking about. Take that, Erie and Andrews. In the high tech segment, I had the third best product, only to be beat out by the computer. I can't believe I lost to the computer. That really hits the ego. My TQM percentages are amongst the highest, and investments have lowered by $700. That's what happens when you take the shotgun approach. This round's balanced scorecard standing is 86 out of 100, the best so far. The best section of the scorecard was the internal business process. I only needed to improve stockout costs. I was 0.4 away from getting a 5 out of 5. Now that really butters my toast. I was this close to getting a full 100%, and I just had to mess up to ruin it. At least I didn't need an emergency loan this round. Bless up. I'm not a complete failure after all. Overall, I came in the 95th percentile. And no, I'm not mad that I was 5% away from 100%. Why would you even ask that? Of course I'm mad about that. Just add that to my list of failures. I may have taken many L's this round, but I'm still among the best of the best.
Lastly, we have round 7. Round 7 was one of the best overall performances throughout the entire competition. And he makes it look so easy, only using $1 in TQM and still getting the maximum results. He might have a big ego, but that's only because he produces big results. Representing round 7 is Brennan.
Having the highest stock price isn't easy work. It was a lot of hard work and dedication to gain $19.83 in one whole round, and having 17% of our success measures dedicated to ending stock price. It was definitely done on purpose, though, because of all the talent that I have. To me, though, a stock price of $58.72 and a 17% market cap for the success measures, which I'm having great success with as well, was almost too easy to achieve for me. Don't get me started on sales. Having the highest sales in round 7 at $138,927,805 was a great achievement, and I'd love to give my coaches through the years credit for teaching me, but it was all me and my individual talent and skills. Having the largest market share in the entire industry at 23.22% and having 100% in the analyst report for market share was a huge portion. I would say I feel bad about taking so much of the market share up, but I'd be lying to you. You might think that I talk about myself a lot, but who wouldn't when you did as well as I did in my round? I've only had to invest $1 in every portion of TQM since I invested early and maximized my investing in it in previous rounds. But would you expect any less from me? I'm the best there is. I also had 18% of the low-tech market share, which was, of course, the highest in the segment. I've always been told if you're not first, you're last. The other rounds may say they are as good as me, but when you check the results, I am and always will be the top performer.
I'm back outside Baldwin headquarters where the votes have been counted and the winner is yet to be announced. And the winner is round 7. How does it feel to win the Capsim competition?
I kind of expected it, but you know.
You did put up quite a performance.
I did.
Well, I'm proud to announce your trophy is a delicious Dr. Pepper. Congratulations, round 7.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
La, wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy